But, you know, the loss of David Ashbury, the retirement, is somewhat a shocked retirement, wasn't it?
It was.
Here we go. It's Stanley and Nankervis.
And Dustin Martin versus Patrick Dangerfield at the first centre bounce as well. As we get underway in this pre-season practice match, Ross with an early handball in there. Dustin Martin trying to pounce on the ball here. Smith off half back, up towards half forward. Cameron met it first, brought it to ground. Close brought down. Great tackle coming from Arts on that occasion. Close still working in there, but there's a free kick going the way of the Cats, and Stengel will get a kick and a 50-metre penalty against Arts. So this will bring Stengel to within goal-kicking range.
That'll work the early stages of these trial games, but keep an eye on it.
Geelong's new small forward, Tyson Stengel, gets the first goal of the game. As we mentioned, he goes into the pocket to Lynch. Great body work. He had Stewart for company, but positioned himself beautifully, did Tom Lynch, and he can have a shot for goal.
Yeah, great spread and work rate offensively there from the Tigers. That took on about 25 metres. He nearly called play on. But
Curvis and Dylan Grimes, what an opportunity for the Ruckman, the three-time premiership Ruckman, and he starts with a wonderful set shot kick and gives Richmond their first major.
Yeah, great start by the skipper in terms of output. Yes, he's a Ruckman, but
50. Presti has Lynch leading, his former son's teammate.
He's got the chopper.
Lynch was interfered with illegally and can have a set shot.
Yeah, that's where they would really rate themselves one of
season with the Tigers after we joined by the Gold Coast Suns, and that is a terrific textbook set shot finish from Tom Lynch. And as Dow gets a toe poke out of the middle, Buse fumbled, Bolter was tackled, hands here from Rewalt, again paddles it forward to the advantage of Bolton, who just chips the kick beautifully into the path of Lynch, who's looking ominous early inside the arc. Key defensive setup in a moment as Lynch has another look at the goals and splits the middle. He's got 2 goals in a minute, and the Tigers extend their lead. And with paddling it back, Tui and Blitzers both didn't go for the ball. Doesn't matter too much in the end. Atkins was taken high and can get the free kick and turn it over to Soldo, who can have a shot for goal.
The old one-stepper. Tommy Atkins just dusting off some rust from go back and join his ruck teammate on the majors list.
Good looking kick from Ivan Soldo. A nice little confidence booster for... Was he pushed? Umpire said play on. Cats pounce though nonetheless. Holmes towards Hawkins, going back with the flight, couldn't take the mark. Dangerfield crumbs. There's a holding free kick going the way of Hawkins, and he can now have a set shot for goal, but he's already got 2 behind. 7 in his 2021 campaign, and he's kept that low and kept it straight. So Hawkins gets his first, breaks a 4-goal run from the Tigers, and the Cats full forward reduces the mothered. Stanley able to pick it up and get it to Holmes, to Cameron, who just marks inside the field of play.
That was nearly an NFL wide receiver.
Yes.
Reception. He kept the feet down, channeling his Odell Beckham.
Cameron hoping for Radicalier or Hawkins. Stengel there as well. Stengel, right place, right time, right through the middle. And he's having a really promising first outing in the hoops.
Isn't he?
To Martin. Moving pretty well, Dustin Martin.
Free as a bird is Castagna. They've got free players out everywhere here, the Tigers.
And the kick was towards a 2-on-1, and somehow Stewart's come up with it. Tigers, though, through Edwards. Kick was smothered. Umpire's paying a free kick here. May have non-controlling umpire may have picked that one up, and Soldo...
off to the middle of the ground has paid a high fend, which don't know if it was there, but he threw it out anyway. So
very little angle to work with, and the ruck keeps it low and straight. He's got 2. The Tigers extend their lead. Thumps it inside 50 to Lynch. Trademark Dustin Martin out of the guts, and Lynch with another mark inside the arc.
He's got this in him. Did you hear?
Yes.
Is Dustin Martin making his way to the boundary line?
Good sprinkling of Richmond fans in the house.
Whack
Martin
that.
From 50, flushes it, nails it. Lynch has 3.
Look, absolutely minuscule.
Beautiful tap from Soldo to Ross inside 50. Ball comes to ground. Edwards and Stewart. Edwards got boot to it and kicked the goal. Well, luck's a fortune. So Holmes will accept it and go inside 50. And in the end, Cameron read it best than anyone else. Great kick as well from...
Relatively straightforward one from 45 degree angle. This is the easiest he's had.
And he keeps it low and straight. Lovely from Jeremy Cameron. So he has got 1 goal, 3 so far in this with Higgins via hand. Stengel back on the ground. all the way up to half forward. Good ball movement this from the Cats. Stengel hoping for
Here it is.
Hawkins.
Yes, they're starting to really cut out. So one-on-one, Robbie Tarrant, who's as big and strong as anyone, didn't stand a chance against Tommy Hawkins,
who snaps and curls it through for another. So 2 in a row to the Cats. The Tigers in the meantime work the ball on the wing. Great tap from Caddy. Then to Bolton. That's an even better tap to Revolt, who centres the ball. They're running in waves here, the Tigers.
3-on-1.
Edwards has Bolton short. He goes in over the top to Baker, who snaps the goal. Beautiful. Rich, who has ample speed, and he's got some support here in Smith, who this time didn't go for goal. He went to Higgins instead. Clean gather from Higgins. Dangerfield, Selwood, Hawkins.
Just keeps moving, doesn't he, Tom Hawkins? That was
tremendous for Tom Hawkins in the past. He's got 2 goals so far today.
Yeah.
Make it 3. Well executed from the champion Cash. And in defence though, trying to rebound. Or the hand pass from Stewart to Zach Guthrie was dangerous, and that is a wonderful forward 50 tackle from Jack.
To see that, that's where the habits are built. You can't just flick the switch in September and get those habits back.
He's nailed it, Jack Revolt, his first goal of the massive return from injury. He's hoping for Bolton, or Revolt from behind. Bolton kept his feet, gathered cleanly, snapped a terrific goal. That is all class from Bolton, who puts another through for the Tigers. That's 3 goals so far for them this turn. To close the task, Cam Guthrie goes back to Cameron, who might get it to close in the end, or fall a little bit over the top to Stengel, who's been a big shining light for the Cats today. Just off screen.
And they're making him feel nice and valued, nice and good today. The new man in the number 18, vacated by Charlie Constable, who's now on the glitter strip up on the Gold Coast.
Yes. Stengel's got 3. Welcome to the Cattery, Tyson Stengel.
Bitch.
This is Tyler Sonzi, our first look at the second round draftee from last year, getting a handball away there for the Tigers. Buse comes through, lovely step from the defender, and he kicks towards goal and kicks it like a forward. Jed Buse, play of the day so far.
I'm on it.
Speaking of showtime, Jed Buse kicked the goal before, just selling some candy there. Stolen by Close off the handball. They're finding some rhythm here, the Cats, and Close is going to get a free kick for a hold and can put the Cats in front with this kick.
And I'd imagine, with some style to bring themselves back an opportunity to win the first 3 periods.
One of the most improved players at the Cats last year puts the Cats in front. Brad Close, best smokos no doubt of their careers to date, as Smith through the middle of the ground to Stengel. Wasn't interfered with according to the umpire. Close tries to run onto it. Stengel is there as well. The 2 small forwards working in tandem here. Stengel picks it up and kicks another. He can't be stopped. Tyson Stengel has 4 for the Cats and continues his very eye-catching first performance in. Sonsi gets the clearance. Stewart up high, took a great mark earlier this term as Bolton receives from Revolt. We've seen some terrific goals so far today, and on the siren, Bolton provides another.